Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell anytime that new reads are being posted. Okay, definitely helps out the channel. This read is going to be for Aquarius, and I'm seeing that this is like a general classic read for Aquarius, so there you are. Aquarius, I'm seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self some lessons in regard to the western, the eastern wind, the southwestern wind, and the northwestern wind. Okay, and as far as the east or the western wind, it's just dependent on your experience. So I'm seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the process of reading a book with the western wind. And then I'm also seeing that based on if the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the process or the perception of a midlife crisis, that's based on you. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Only you know if it's based on your perception or if it's based on the process of going through a midlife crisis. The thing about a midlife crisis is it's an experience that has to do with like you going through certain things that you feel like are outside of your control, and it caused like an emotional disruption. Okay, so if that's what you're going through, it could either be the process of a midlife crisis or it could be the perception of it, like you're gathering a perception of it from the outside looking in, or it could be both. So take it as it resonates. Okay, all I'm seeing that the messages from spirit is that it's not your fault to recognize that it's just a transition. Okay, whatever it is, whether if it's you on the outside looking in at someone having a midlife crisis, recognize and give them grace, and give grace to yourself because it's a transition. And also if it is you that is going through something like that, the perception of you going through that and the process of you going through that is to give yourself grace and to give grace to all of those that are around you that contribute to you going through that process. Okay, then I'm seeing the southwestern or the northwestern wind, where God's timing is divine and perfect. Yes, and the spirit of true self is learning lessons by the way of the soul about the process of power and the process of partnership in regard to your job. So in some kind of way they coincide, and I'm seeing that during the cycle of this read, you learn a lesson about that. Okay, Aquarius. So, what the spirit of true self is sending you a message about has to do with the art of ritual. So things that you do on a regular basis, whether it's every day or every month, every couple of years, which sometimes recognizes an alignment with accordance with celestial cycles, though we're specifically talking about your zodiac sign. So represents the spirit of true self sending a message saying that practicing rituals to re-enchant your life. So these rituals could be cooking for yourself every day, going to the gym every day, praying, meditating every day, drinking water every day, things that you do on a regular basis, like brushing your teeth, taking a shower, getting dressed. All of these things, like even as some of us may not want to admit it, they are rituals. Getting dressed, taking a shower, brushing your teeth, doing your makeup. If you're a female, do your makeup. If you're a male, gender is not specific. Okay, whatever it is that you do on a regular basis contributes to a quote-unquote ritual, and spirit is saying to practice these rituals to re-enchant your life. Okay, I'm also seeing the empowerment energy, where spirit is sending a message saying to assert yourself and shine your power now. Okay, then I'm also seeing the mystery energy, where spirit is saying to open yourself up to the unseen as a direction will be revealed. So tapping into a sense of mystery, opening yourself up to the seen as, you know, what is seen, and you know how that registers with what it is that you believe. The spirit of true self is kind of a little bit testing you, like what is that you can see, you believe in, and see how it works miracles for you. Okay, so I'm seeing mystery, the art of rituals, and empowerment, as well as a significant factor is going to the dentist. I'm seeing that a significant factor is going to the dentist. Okay, I'm also seeing the clock energy, which is the representation of needing more time. Maybe you feel like you need more time, or someone else feels like they need more time to heal, to progress, to move forward. Then I'm seeing a love call, so some type of call coming through, an expression of love, a message about love. Someone is thinking of you, or someone is letting you know that they care about you and that they love you by the way of whatever they're talking to you about. Okay, then I'm seeing coffee cup. So with the coffee cup, there is the energy of meeting and talking with someone, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, and building friendships. Okay, and then to bring it full circle, I'm seeing the soulmates energy. So with the soulmates energy, there's a soul connection, a sense of a partnership, a soul contract, and a life partner. Okay, the overall emotions that I'm seeing that are associated with this message are for you not to feel annoyed, for you not to feel empty, for you not to feel disappointed, for you not to feel guilty. This message could be about, or is for, a divine masculine. That could be you, or it could be about, you know, a divine masculine. And it's a representation of an energy of needing to heal. So take it as it resonates. If you are not familiar with how it is that I do my reads based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to interpret and translate the message for you. The time that has been offered to me is the 7 of Swords reversed, paired with the High Priestess energy. The High Priestess energy represents a sense of intuition, being spirit-led, spirit-guided, not necessarily operating in an energy of boundaries when it comes to just being human, though operating in a frequency and an energy of what is beyond that, right? So like I said, spirit guide, spirit led by your intuition, led by, you know how people say that they have that gut feeling. This is the High Priestess energy. Okay, and this is someone that is not just like, oh, I got a gut feeling about it, though they're accurate about that gut feeling, right? And then with the 7 of Swords reverse, it's representation of someone being led by their truth and justice. Okay, this energy was offered to me by the way of comfort, universally recognized, globally recognized, and also an attractive, cute, adorable type of energy. So thank you. And then the energy that I see you in is the 8 of Swords reverse. So with the 8 of Swords reverse energy, there is a representation of someone no longer being stuck or bound or feeling like they're restricted by the way of their emotions represented in experiences that they've had from the past. I'm going to give a brief example. You know how there's like someone that's like, oh, I experienced that before and it wasn't so great, right? Though someone is presenting to you some type of new thing, some new opportunities, some way to get through or overcome your challenges, whatever. And the way that you're able to overcome it is not the same way that entrapped you in the past. It puts you on a different path moving forward. It actually puts you on a pathway to be like vibrant and, you know, like that soul connection energy, that meeting and transforming and being elevated by the way of the experiences that you're having with whoever it is that you're meeting with, right? You are being received as very principled, not unfamiliar, and very understood while you are in this energy. Okay, one specific message that I'm seeing by the way of the angels is where there is a lack of trust, you need to replace it with forgiveness. So obviously where there may be some experiences or feelings of being betrayed, you have to replace that energy with forgiveness, because that's the only way that you can move forward, okay? Especially with the spirit sending you a message about empowerment and the sense of mystery and who it is that you are and the things that you do on a daily basis, regardless of what it is that you want to admit to. Certain people and energies have contributed to that flow, that growth, or that experience that you've had on a regular basis, regardless of if once upon a time it caused you some type of experience where it wasn't your fault. It was a time of transformation. You experienced some type of midlife crisis, right? The reality of it is, all of it happened according to God's will, if you will. And I'm putting my hands up for that, because I'm not putting anything out into your reality or projecting anything out into your reality as if, you know, I'm cursing you or hexing you or anything like that. I'm just saying this is what it is that I'm seeing. The only way that you can prepare yourself to be in an experience of good fortune and feeling favored and feeling elevated and building new friendships, and even in this soulmate's energy, is to open yourself up to an energy of forgiveness. I'm hearing that quote, don't bleed on someone that didn't cut you, okay? So in the past, and I'm also seeing that very pungent energy of you needing to heal, right? So there is that position of energy where I'm seeing that you were in the past position during the cycle of this read in the Six of Cups energy paired with the Ten of Swords reversed energy, which is showing me that you did experience some type of disappointment, betrayal, like real devastation, though you also had someone there that was able to support you. So someone was definitely there to support you and give you guidance during that time where you were going through some challenges, right? I'm also seeing that it was a useful time. Like, it was essential for you to go through what it is that you went through. You believed this person, and you also came through as very, like, graceful. So this could either be you that went through something like this, or this could be someone else that went through something like this. Like, someone else could have went through some type of devastation and you were there for them. You comforted them even in a midlife crisis, right? And regardless of the situation, I'm just seeing that the dynamic of the relationship is that you all were there for each other, and it was a challenging time. It could have even been your job. And what I mean by it could have been your job is because where the energy of the soul teaching the spirit of true self lessons about the process of power or the process of partnership in regard to your job could have to do with, like, maybe you being a counselor, maybe you being like an advocate, or whatever the situation may have been, where you were giving this someone information about, or guidance to how to do things better or to feel better, or they could have been doing that for you. Take it as it resonates. Then I'm also seeing the King of Rods energy, which is showing me the energy of the person that played that role. So the King of Rods, gender is not specific, male or female, is someone that exists in an energy of providership. So I'm saying the King of Rods is someone that exists in an energy of providership, or someone that gives governance in regard to how to maintain familyhood or integrity in regard to the household, okay? So this could either be you or this could be someone else, depending on what role this King of Rods played in the Six of Cups energy, okay? And only you know. I'm not imposing on your personal information. I'm just telling you what it is that I see, so I can give you guidance and what it is that I'm seeing for your future, okay? This King of Rods is coming through as like very luxurious. The energy is not specific, not male or female. So take it as it resonates. It could be a girl or it could be a guy. Then I'm seeing this person is coming through as like very luxurious, very attractive, very well provided for. Some people may call this person fancy. And I'm also seeing that this person is not loud about the luxurious life that they live or the glamorous life that they live, okay? And then the last card that I'm seeing during the cycle of this read is the Five of Cups reversed. So you don't regret the connection that you have to this person that gave you guidance and support, or that you gave guidance and support to, right? Because you could have been the King of Rods. You probably are the King of Rods, where you're represented in this energy of being luxurious or glorious and glamorous, and you're very quiet as kept. So this person has no regrets in their interaction and connection with you with the Five of Rods reversed. And there is that sense of mystery where it's like, why is this person looking out for me? Especially with the Nine of Cups, because there's joy. Because there is joy and wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups energy. So you are being received in this energy of Five of Cups reversed as having no regrets. And the Nine of Cups upright, where there's joy, wish fulfillment. Like I said, that energy of empowerment. And the Art of Rituals, where it's like everything that we invested in, what it is that we do every single day, has contributed to us having the power and the endowment to be able to do what it is that we show up and we do every day. And you're being received as magnificent, delightful, not sorrowful, not shallow, not frivolous, and very natural in this energy that you're operating in, especially in the regard to a love call. Like I said, it is a message of love. Someone is thinking about you, showing you that they care about you and that they love you, as well as letting you know. So let's talk about your future. The first thing that I'm seeing for your future is the Five of Swords reversed paired with the Tower reversed. So that's just showing me that there was some type of crisis that was averted when we're talking about the future, okay? And that crisis that was averted is because you're not in competition with anyone, okay? You don't have a reason to be in competition with anyone, especially if you're rooted in the energy of empowerment for who it is that you are and who it is that you will become, especially if you're committed to the things that you do on a regular basis, right? You are being received in this energy as very grounded, very earthy, and this energy is just coming through very clear. Like, this is who it is that I am, and I don't have no reason to apologize for it. Then I'm seeing that you will be in the Nine of Rods energy. The Nine of Rods energy represents that you have all of the tools and the resources that you need to stand strong in the face of adversity. I don't know if it's gender, race, sex, creed, relationship status, whatever the situation may be that may be counting against you in society. All I'm seeing is that you have the support, you have the resources, the tools, the knowledge, the awareness, the consciousness, the confidence that you need to stand strong in who it is that you are representing on behalf of your ancestors and your bloodline, okay? And that's coming through in the Nine of Rods energy. You are being received as very classic, so that's the overall read energy. Very timeless, as your purpose and your intention is unchallenged. And I'm seeing that you come through in that energy like very strong and very quickly. Then as far into your future as I can see is, like I said, full circle is that soulmate energy, right? Where there's a soul connection, there's a partnership, a contract, and a life partner. And I'm seeing that that also comes through with this Ace of Rods energy, representing something new, a tool that is resourceful and useful to making your life easier. I don't know, like, and that's I'm saying I don't know because it's up to you what it is that you're doing. So it could be a wedding ring. As far as like soulmates, it could be a tattoo, like however it is that you're representing that soulmate union. I'm just seeing it come through with the Ace of Rods energy. People buy their partners new homes, new lands, new properties, stocks, bonds, dividends. What else is it that they buy, girl? They also, I mean, a ring is the most convenient one, right? Though even as we grow mature in our intelligence and what we could possibly invest in on behalf of our significant partner, in a long-term consensus, the possibilities are limitless. What could be invested in, right? They could be investing in a business on your behalf, starting a new LLC. Take it as it resonates. I'm seeing that with this Ace of Rods, there is an investment that is taking place in your future, and it's based on your loyalty. And I'm just seeing that it's based on the timelessness of the connection of the relationship between you all. And I'm seeing that you're being very bold about this, and it is going to be like a refreshing perspective on where it is that you all move forward from. Okay, so to you, Aquarius, I do say good luck, first of all, and I'm excited to see or oversee or have insight into all of the amazing things that you have coming for yourself. I love you all so much, Aquarius or not. And I thank you for joining me for this read. I will see you all next time. Bye.